Hey brew tubers, bringing you an update here. My phone acted a little funny, so I wasn't able to get it on camera, the opening and pouring. I was talking going into, things I like. This is the Bud Light clone I was telling you guys about. See if I can get it in there. The actual, shut this. There we go. It's actually not bad, pretty clear. I am drinking it out of my mason jar, my Scotty's Mason, as you can see through it. Not too bad, has a little bit of haze. Not too bad. I am drinking it out of my Scotty's. I had a girl, we were at the bar, it was my wife's friend, and I was like, damn, I love these mason jars, because, I love mason jars. And she's like, I was like, you got room in your purse? And we done left by the time, and we went to my buddy's house for the fights, and damned if she didn't bring 4 of them over. So I was like, hell yeah. But yeah, back to this. My cousin is a Bud Light guy. He thinks the only real beer is Bud Light. Truthfully, I'm not a Bud Light guy. I like your good ales, porters, stouts, English bitters, all the good craft beers. So I made him a Bud Light for his birthday. Made him a couple cases. Has good head retention so far. Nice thick head. Nice crisp and clean. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty see-through. I mean, not too bad. I mean, I can see through it better than the camera could. So far, it's a replica of a Bud Light, but I kind of use a Mountain Colch recipe, then lagered it out. So far, so good. Smells like a Bud Light. I get a little hints of the ale in there. He won't be able to because he doesn't drink ales. He drinks only Bud Light. I'm not a big Bud Light guy. If I have a party and people come over and they're like, well, I didn't bring beer. Well, I have some Bud Light in the fridge. Don't drink my good beers. Drink Bud Light. So I guess let's take a drink and see how it goes. Actually, not bad. Not bad for a Bud Light. Clone, I should say. Has a little bit more flavor than a Bud Light. I tend to think that Bud Light is a little flavorless. They do have good beer. Don't get me wrong, Bud Light's a good beer. It's the #1 beer sold in America by far. But I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't even buy a case to drink. I just wouldn't do it. You can taste the hops right off the bat. The IBUs is around 22. Kind of close to Bud Light. Bud Light is a 4.20 on AVB. This is a 5.9. Has a little bit more of a punch, but you can't taste it at all. Like, I can't taste it. Tastes like a Bud Light to me. And even my wife smelled it and tasted it. She's like, it smells and tastes like a Bud Light, which is good. Not bad. I'd like a little bit longer head retention. I mean, it still has a nice coating of white on top. For the 5.9, it's not a bad beer. Would I brew it again? No. Someone would have to pay me to brew it, because it takes up my time away from my ales. Like right now I have a blonde, an Imperial Blonde ale going, and before this I did this, but my phone broke, so I wasn't able to record it. It tastes like a Bud Light. I mean, the freaking Bud Light, for God's sake. I mean, I don't know much more to say about it. It's clean. I don't really consider it crisp, but it's, watery like a Bud Light. I don't want to promote Bud Light in any way, but hope he likes it. I think he will. Yeah, you can still see. Yeah, still has good retention. Pretty good beer. I mean, I'm going to drink a few of them, see what kind of buzz I get off it. I don't like to drink alcohol to get smashed. I like to drink it to enjoy myself, see what kind of good buzz you can get off it, not where you're stumbling, puking, I kind of cut myself off at a certain limit. I did save the yeast, that nastiness down there. I'm not a big fan of putting that in there. depending on the yeast, you might get a fruity taste in your beer, a nutty taste, you know, just sour taste. I'm not a big fan of that. I like to keep it nice, clean, and crisp and clear. Not bad, actually. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. You can see pretty well through it. It's not a Craig 2 beer, but it's good beer. I thought about going to Austin Homebrewing and picking up a couple extract kits, kind of like the Blue Moon, or that was similar to the La Petite, but something in that nature. Just because I like brewing, you know, those orange fruity type beers. But I am going to be getting into mini mash soon, just because I've had such a success with extract kits. I make a pretty good beer with them, so I'm thinking about moving up. If you guys have any good videos out there, you've been watching my videos at all, and you're into mini mash or all grain, I kind of want to take it slow. I kind of want to go to mini mash, partial mash, or whatever, then move up from there. Just because I want to take it step by step. Easiest, obviously, thing more complicated than very complicated to a new brewer as myself. You guys probably think it's simple, which it probably is, but I don't know. This is a pretty good beer. Not bad. But I am looking into getting into that. If you guys have any setup videos, like, hey, you guys, I need this, this, and this, and this, go ahead and link them to mine and let me go to them. I've been researching a lot. There's a lot of good brew tubers out there that have really good channels, and I've been watching them. We'll see how far it goes and go from there. I'm actually excited to brew a lot of good beer with this extract kits. I didn't know you can actually brew really good beer. They said if you can make a box of macaroni and cheese, that's Northern Brew, by the way, you can make good beer, and I can make pretty good mac and cheese. So I made pretty damn good beer. I did try with the La Petite. I think, what was it? The alcohol was pretty high. I was like 6.16, I don't know, it was up there. And I drank about 7 or 8 of them. And boy, did I get, I was borderline beyond what I like to be. You know, I don't like to be stupid, fucking falling over, stumbling, stuttering. I was close. I was real close. I would take a craft beer over any mainstream beer any day of the week. I like Schlafly, if you guys haven't noticed. I did a couple reviews on theirs. By the way, this seems like $5, but you know what? It's a craft brewery. I like supporting them. I wouldn't buy no Bud Light or Budweiser from, you know, Anheuser for that damn much. But support your local breweries, your micro brews, your just your craft brews and all. Find out where they are. We do have a couple good ones. I don't know if I'm missing any other ones, but we have Schlafly and we have pardon me, O'Fallon. And O'Fallon has really their 5-day IPA. Oh my god, if you guys haven't tried that, go get it. It is a damn good IPA. But I ain't gonna tag this along for too long. Bud Light clone, a Kolsch style recipe, a mountain Kolsch ale style. I can taste the ale in it. He won't be able to. To me, I mean, it tastes like a Bud Light. I mean, it has good head retention. It still has a nice layer, kind of like a Bud Light. You know, you get that white little foam on top. Not bad for a 5.9. I'll bring bottling up. I'll show you guys all the bottling. I will have my next couple recipes. I'm going to do like 2 back-to-back recipes on cooking. I'm going to try different techniques I've learned for different brew tubers. And I don't want to put them out there yet because I don't want to mess up their style or the way they do it and say, well, blah, blah, you know, they suck when they really don't. It's just my fuck up. So stay tuned. I'll be having a lot more recipe kits coming soon and a lot more homebrew testing. And probably I might go to Friar Tuck and grab some a mix and match 6 or 36 pack of, you know, homebrew, not homebrew, but, you know, craft brew. So stay tuned. Talk to you later. See you guys.